This one time in math class. This one time in math class. Real stories from the classroom.
Okay, a ship leaves its home port and sails on a bearing from south 61 degrees 50 minutes in the easterly direction. They're talking about this one. Because they're starting from south and going in the easterly direction, and they go that far. What else? Another ship leaves at the same time from the same port and sails at a bearing from north in the easterly direction. Remember, north, south, east, west, and sails in the easterly direction. So from north it goes this way. How far? 28 degrees, 10 minutes in the easterly direction. The first ship sails at 24 miles an hour. The second one at 28. Find the distance between the two ships, but first let's check and see if this is a right triangle. We can check to see if this is a right triangle. I'm talking about this right here. We can either add this angle and this angle. If they're 90 degrees, then it would be right. Or we can take 180 and subtract off both of these two guys. Let's see, what are these two guys added together? Haha, 90, but we did that. How did we do that? We added the minutes, got 60, carried the 1. So then we were into the degrees with the carried 1. The 28, the 61, and that additional 1, that was 90. So it was a 90-degree angle. So we can set up our right triangle. Right. Boom. Now these ships traveled for a while. How fast did the first ship go? The first ship was at 24 miles per hour. That's this business. The second ship was at 28 miles an hour. That's that business. But how long did these ships sail? For 4 hours. And that's that business. So we need to see how far they went. And here's how far they went. The first one was 24. And then we're going to multiply it by the 4 hours. Because if it's going 24 miles an hour and sails for 4 hours, how far will that one have gone? How many? 96 miles?
Yes.
The second ship was a little faster. 28. It sailed for 4 hours. What'd that turn out to be? 112. Well, then there we go. What is that? That's the short side over here, 96, and the long side, 112. When we're looking at this right triangle. Dun, dun, dun. Finish him. Yeah, finish him. So that's a right triangle again. So we're looking at a squared plus b squared is c squared. So then this is my 96 squared plus 112 squared. That's c squared. So then we square those two, add them, take the square root, and what's my c going to be? How many? 148. 148? And then that's rounded?
Yes.
Nice. So this is 148. What are my units? Miles. Now we take a look at that and see if we can answer the question, what did they want to know? They want to know the distance between the two ships after 4 hours. That's this distance here. That distance there is the same as this distance here. So we found it. How far were they? 148 miles. Boop, boop, boop. A box. I think we should draw a ship. Yeah. Let's make it a sub. Let's make it a yellow sub. And then we could all live in it.
This one time in math class. This one time in math. Real stories from the classroom.